It's a doctor. What? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Starting over here, we got Captain Crunch up there. we, because Kathleen Vaseline likes her from Houston, Texas. Big babe. Anyway, totally insane. Hmm. Do that one another time. So we're going to talk about what did I get today? What did I get today? Well, I'm always fishing and finding things. Plays the draw. Okay, so I should anchor this thing down. Oh, power supply. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe show that if I can. I put a piece of steel here because there's one iPad flying off. Yeah, it's gonna do it again. I wonder if the Ravens kick it over. I bet they do. They just don't like being filmed sometimes. A piece of steel. Oh, don't fall over. Thank you. No sliding. Little piece of steel. Ah. So, got this off of eBay because I'm repairing a bunch of these, the real ones. This does work. I have maybe 6 or 7 or 8 of the big ones that came off of submarines. Now, let me show you how it works. I have a power supply. It seemed to drive it. I had to take it apart to get it running. Had dried up grease in it. Gooey stuff in it, so. Take it apart, loosen it up, got it running. But it makes a kind of a cool sound. Trying to get a submarine type sounding thing. I'm sure the other ones do the same, but we'll see. The real ones. Let's see, where's the plug? Oh, here's the plug, Major. Stick it in there. Grab 2 wires. That's a good old power supply. That's 15 volts. Yeah, several amperes. So we should get a buzz out of it. Right on? It's only 20 bucks free shipping. Oh, John, you and your wire. Yeah, me and my little wire. Or big wire. 8 gauge maybe. I spit over the bean, jelly bean. Now we put it in here, this hole. Now, where are we here? Right here. Let's just stick it in there and then bridge it. Oh, good heavens. That sounded funny. Got it in reverse maybe. I do, I think. It sounds cool in reverse. Let's try that again. That sounds better in reverse. Now do it the other way, proper way. Negative, positive, positive. I said it. I didn't know. Awesome. Actually, could carry a battery pack around, I think, and do that walking down the street. You know. Yeah, that's kind of a fun little thing for 20 bucks only from eBay. I'll unplug this to be on the safe side. I'm trying to get something that sounds exactly like a submarine horn. I think that's what those big ones I have are for. And we'll find out later on. I guess I'm going to restore them. So I put this guy here like that so it doesn't fall over. And what else did I get, huh? Somebody does videos like this, I think. People doing videos. Oh, heavy up. Oh, heavy. Oh. This didn't sell on eBay, so I got it for a steal. Nobody bids on this stuff anymore. It's all brass. Somebody painted it with silver paint. It's got a bit of a dent at the end, but that could be taken out quite easily with hydraulic systems. I have a portable dent remover thing. But I'll clean it up, I'll get rid of this ridiculous paint. I see you. Off eBay seller who volunteers for USS Salem as a volunteer for restoration. I don't know where he gets this kind of stuff and sells it. And we'll put it down. Ugh, it's very heavy. Another one is this guy. Nobody bid on it either. Because sometimes bids start at like 20 cents, $1, $2, $20. I have to redo the rubber on here, or I believe it's actually I got a bunch of these anyway off the Navy ships. I recognize it right away. It goes like this. Let's see. I think so. Wow. It's very heavy too. I guess when they're selling this stuff, they don't care too much. Somebody bids or not on it, but they're hoping for a bidding war. I avoid those really quick, but I like buying it now. Prices are making an offer. So this thing here sits like so. This is all flattened out. It's a headrest. You put your head against it and look through it. I got a bunch of these off the big ones, really heavy monsters off the Navy ships for the 3-inch 50s and 3-inch 70s. This one I couldn't turn down. It was, oh, it's heavy. And what else? I think these look more than 2-inch, but I guess they're 2-inch. They're not ball bearings, they're malleable steel. I use these things for handles. And I'm sure about a lot over a number of years. Soft polish. Let's see what soft polish, how big fat you guys are. Yeah, 2-inch. Machine really nice. I get them in brass sometimes, up to 3 inches. Depending on cost and that. So that's what I got today. Anything else if I did? Oh, yeah. But I got to drill those out tomorrow. Put this over here because I'm going to mount this. And, well, I'm going to mount them. Mount them. And I'll show you what a real one looks like. Very heavy. Some of them are solid bronze or cast aluminum, but submarine horns. However, I got a pile of these things, basically a gift, and it's missing something like that. You drill a hole in here and put a little button so it hits a ratchet and a klaxon, proper name for these things. This little part has a motor in it. It drives around making it sound, hits this plate. Got these on eBay for, I think they're $4 each. Number 24 gauge steel stainless, so they should work. Get the old guys fired up. Oh, let's see, tag on it, brass tag, yeah. Ugh. Oof. Chipping's always a bitch for a lot of this stuff anyway. Navy Development Bureau of Ships, Federal Horn and Corporation. Horn type. There's something on there, numbers. Alrighty, so we're doing that. Getting that organized, Baba, and then I was working on something else. I go around taking care of the patient. I'll explain that. Ugh. There we go. I'm learning all the time when playing with all this stuff. I'll just pick you up and bring you over here. So I got, what, 4 of these? Yeah, 4 or 5 of them. And I got big ones up there. But restoration I love doing. Oh, where were these things? Up here! And I got all these things here. These are... Oh. Pile of them, just replacing the glass on them. Nothing wrong with them. Okay. A friend of mine gets it all out of the shipyard for me. Anyway, let's go in here. I'm working on a patient. Hi, John. Not you. Oh, God, this thing I was working on yesterday. So I didn't make any videos. Forgot where I put my dental picks. But I do it very slowly, not brutal. I don't know where I stuck it. Lost one anyway, I guess. Kind of easy to do it. Easy to do here. So this is the fellow that was in the ocean, I think. Sure seems like it. Oh, can we get, where am I? Is it working? Oh, the lighting's weird, isn't it? Hi! I wonder why that is. That's better. How can we get around this thing? Oh my goodness. I'm sitting on a bronze cannon from the late 16th century. Not a really comfortable thing to sit on when working on this fellow. Move along here. So I got this from the Canada Superstore, gun broker, blah blah blah, Ed and Molly. Ed and Molly. And it's something that is relatively cheap. This thing here is all basically rusted away. It's thin metal. I had another one that put here and got through the other one. Oh, it was just not worth it. So to get it apart, can we see it? Very fine sand is all through this thing, as well as rust. And I'm trying to remove the spring casing. And once it moves this way, it takes these 2 rails on each side. It is loose down here. Let's check out this cotter pins. But I'm amazed that salt water time created such an interesting freezed up piece. Oof. I suspect around here is full of sand and rust. But it's not too bad for something that could have been sitting in the ocean since the 40s. No idea on the history of it. This is loose for a reason, so when I bang it, it doesn't break. I got some parts loose, like this piece, the spring. This loose. That's going to be a while. So, move around this way. Oh, wow, fucking crazy. So I suspect, where the heck's this part here is probably frozen, but I hammered it here and here, pried it a little bit, but not drastically. I don't want to damage anything. And I made a special tool to bolt on the barrel like a giant gear puller. So I'm gonna probably put that on. Where am I, upside down or what? A giant gear puller, and connect it to the spring casing. Whoa. Hello, who are you? These are actually the springs. No piles of these things. Spare pots. Oh, we got this thing. That's an oiler for them. And going on a track. Okay, so whatever happened to this, it's got a story to tell. Here's a demonstration of a 50 Browning piece. All this nice metal in that, so I used to collect cutaways too sometimes. I don't know where my dental pick is, but I have a bunch of them. I was working my way around here, all through here, pulling out sand, and I keep oiling it too. I'm thinking of putting the gear puller on at high tension and keep oiling it and heating up the collar. It might give. Otherwise, I'm not losing sleep over it. Of course not. Oh, wow. So what have I got a plate down here? Going off topic on what, aren't I? Brass plate, I found this stuff in there. Of course, you all seen this guy. Where are we here? This I built myself. It is. Let's stick this again on my iPad where we see something. Trunnion and a muzzle loading cannon. Anyway, it's a breech loader. And my little milling machine and lathe going for quite a while getting this stuff kind of all together, and the wood too is a riot. It's scrap wood. And I ran bolts through the wood, all through the wood and white glue. Oh boy. So anyway, sorry, I'm not your local YouTuber who does it. So the 10 most funny whatever, fill in the blank. So did that, working on that too. A lot of things I worked on. Remember, I was working on the radio's communication system. Getting there. I made the box for the periscope, which I showed you in another video. Yes. So. For less than scrap price. The box is made from scrap wood, by the way. So that's what came in today. Yeah, so I'm acting not too weird today, I guess. Okay, so you guys, I will look at you tomorrow. The balls, I got to drill a hole in them, which I've done many times. Half inch and then thread it to 5/8. So let you guys sit here overnight. You've seen the story of this. Totally restored. Nice. Okay, let's go and have a smoke and talk nothing. All that stuff I gotta do, but it's best to keep active in your mind running a mile a minute. Restoration, rebuild. Restoration, rebuild. Learn. Thank God I had a huge library in my parents' home and when I was living alone. All the good old stuff. I think one of the most deepest ones I got into was Lord of the Rings. I read that, kind of a break from all the mechanical machinery, electrical, science stuff. George Gamow was my favorite cosmologist. Psychology Today, and always something I'm reading. Smudge face. Oh, no. So, keep busy. Always been that way ever since I was a kid. Anyway, I talked about that before. Yeah, basically you learn a lot from what they've already done before. Pioneers and engineers and scientists and things. People go back in the 18th, 17th century. Oh, 16, all that stuff, you just study it. You learn stuff. Like all the stuff with room temperature superconductors and ultrasonics, let's say. Levitation. Well, there was a levitator a long, long time ago. It's simple to build. There's power systems that are simple to build too. Zamboni pile. I think I pronounced it correctly. The Oxford Bell. It's possibly a Zamboni pile. Almost 200 years in operation. Free energy device. I call that free energy. If you're into that stuff. And people are not. I get a lot of questions. Daily in emails and comments. Like one character wants a recipe for the dirt cheap power cells, so it's all over the internet. That's been on the internet for about 10 years. Do your homework. You just people are too lazy, you know. It's like fun book. They'll like and like and like and like and like, they don't comment. Some will, of course, but people are getting more lazy and not commenting and just like. So, what else is new in my little planetoid world? As I mentioned, I had a beautiful video of Mr. Squirrel, but it's all blurry. I don't know, I put the iPad over there and it goes blurry. Or I stick it over there and it's in reverse. I don't film anything. It's a blurry squirrel eating. But I want it in high quality, not all messed up. Probably while I'm not looking, you know, I don't look. I mean, let's leave it out there for an hour, up to an hour, see when the ravens show up for their lunch. And interestingly, they really don't like junk cereal. Or rice. That's understandable, I would think. They'll nibble at it, and Mr. Squirrel maybe taste it, but I'll put something out there really good, like fish, meat, the good stuff, real good stuff. I'll go berserk, bet 20 ravens are flying around having fun. They like the seeds and nuts and things. They love showing up for that. How long have I been chatting? Oh my God. Well, 25 minutes. Life was a never-ending restoration project. So, what I gotta do tonight, go to eBay, look for number 5, 24 gauge stainless steel plates. So, feedback. I leave feedback for everybody, and they leave feedback for me. Check my feedback. I got good 100% feedback. All the buyers of the metal samples, bury them tight, Nate. Left me awesome feedback. Okay, good. I try and I leave feedback for everybody. Positive. I don't believe in negative unless it's a real bad deal. And the seller will try and correct it. Oh, I forgot to put in my... Well, I'm going to do that after this video. There'll be a quick, short piece. Mr. Alex sent me a picture of him working on warships in Greece. It's a funny picture. It's kind of cool. I'll do that when this ends. So lots to upload tonight. Just be time to eat my meal, and then off I go wandering around on the internet. There's nothing else to do in an apartment. Until we got the dome built. Then I can do internet stuff, come over here, work on something. Or do an experiment, which I'll be doing. And other things. I gotta get to the scrapyard in February or a month after that. Get another load together. I got electrical machinery, other machinery, vintage stuff, unknown things, and other crazy things. How are my bags showing today? Oh, this is sort of a stupid John video. No Catherine or Marjorie or Carla or whoever, but anyway, it's all fun. Who gives a flying, you know what? Little Johnny Quick Change. That's what I learned about. It was Johnny Cedar who had a Sheldon lathe who taught me machining. He built that small hand-operated shaper. He had all the stuff. He was directly from the 40s. It was all pre-internet. Shipyard worker. He was the one that told me about things vanishing. It's going to be quite common in big shipyards. It was Brard Yarrow's shipyard in North Vancouver. Built a lot of ships there too. I wonder if it's still there. Brard Yarrow's, and one was called the Erection Shop, and I loved the name. Standing out as you go down Lonsdale Avenue or down one of the side streets and you're looking down. Erection Shop, I'm coming. Down the hill. I'm coming down the hill. With big letters, you know, it's kind of fun. Sometimes I go to Lonsdale, C-Bus, get the C-Bus, or go visit Chaos Mod Electrical Machinery that was on Esplanade Avenue. Long gone building, sadly gone. One of my favorite haunting places, amongst many. Anyway. I said a lot of things, and that's a very bad video. Need somebody else filming it while I'm explaining something who can keep up with my chit chat. I know ravens. I'm kind of acting like you characters. Chitty chat, chat, chat. Okay, I'm gonna go now and do Mr. Alec.